Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and this is Exoria. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty amazing one myself. We're going to back to this really awesome pack. I mean, I can't wait till you guys get this pack. I'm sad that it's still a couple weeks out, but yeah, we're going to get it done. We're going to hammer it out. I think you guys are going to love this pack when it finally comes out, so that is pretty cool. I just literally added this tank here, so I did automate clay between episodes. And I just went, hey, I should have a tank here. One weird thing about the glass in this pack I noticed, because we got this clear glass, right? This is what we actually make, but you can convert it over to regular glass. So I thought that was weird, because I had to do that to be able to make the tank, but I can do that now. So I automated this with a crucible inserter, which is just 8 iron in a dropper. It is from Sky Resources, same as the crucible, right? Because they go hand in hand, and it inserts, because, well, that is the name of it. And it's just pumping in the leaves, automating the water, then have an engine pulling the water into a barrel, which can get fed by leaves. Of course, not leaves, sorry. This is for loam, actually, to make the clay. And then, boom, just clay. Because the loam was getting backed up. I was getting way too much of it. I still need a way to deal with mud balls, man. Actually, I don't have too many right now. Dirt. That is another one that's going to end up just getting all over the place. But deal with that in time. In here, I made a new room, so I have a room here, actually, for the melting crucible, which is pretty cool, and the metal caster, so I have that all set up here. Just figured it should be upstairs, because I'm going to be using it a fair amount, and I need to actually find a way. I may take one of these tables off, so what I'm thinking is take one of the tables off, then I could just automatically pipe items in. Probably be a better setup for this. Because right now, unless, I guess I could do it from the top, but then I couldn't access it. See, first world problems, man. Just trying to figure out a way to kind of just pump in the items and then come back later. Leave this one automated, make a whole bunch of ingots, and just leave it going. Just a little flaw with my design, but we can fix that up pretty easy. Like I said, by taking one of the tables out and just swapping as needed. So I did make a little bit of resources here. We'll grab that. You'll see that I made a couple more oreberry bushes as well. The last thing I kind of did here, I actually did 2 quests. This one is for, well, you see here, all the items, most of them are from Roots 2. So if we go into our quest book, I suppose, go here, go to Magical Life, you'll see that I have 2 done that I didn't have before. One was just to find the world structure of the Roots, because there is a world structure for that. Same as for the Botania. We already had the Botania, but I didn't have the quest done, because, well, I couldn't, man. It unlocked some stuff. There's no way of knowing exactly what has been unlocked, sadly, but yeah, one thing it did unlock and why I was actually going for it was over here. It unlocked the hovering hourglass. I don't need this right away, but this is a timer if we feel so inclined that we need a timer, because realistically a timer might even work better for this setup over here, because it wouldn't require the engines, and I think I'd be able to keep it more tidy. So I may switch to hovering hourglasses here. Then I could actually put, I'm just thinking about it loud. I'll figure that out later on. We're not going to do it right now. So, yeah, anyway, let's take this stuff, throw it in here. There we go. Get that going. Oh, one more thing to show you here. Machine Blueprints. This was a reward for the Roots quest there. Machine Blueprint. He's actually taken the Life Infuser and the Bee Attractor from Sky Resources and turned them into modular machine multi-blocks. Because they're usually single-block machines. And he probably went, hey, they're too easy. I want to make those harder. And yeah, he did totally kind of change it here. It actually looks like an apiary, which is pretty cool. You can actually see the items needed. You don't actually need, the only modular machine block that you need for this one is the machine controller. So pretty cool little concept. And we're not going to get to that right now. Just something I was kind of looking at. I thought, hey, that's nifty, man. Anyway, what I want to get to is, well, let's take a look at the quest. Let's head down. We're already here. We're going to get into hoppers and then to automating the sieve. So we'll get that done real quick. Let's go to, I guess, hopper. We also need to make the item vacuum. I notice he's lining up the quest in ways that are just like, hey, you should automate things this way. He's taking the thought out of a lot of it. Let's go. I actually need 2 of those. Let's go. Oh, let's go hopper. And then item vacuum. Maybe a couple levers because the vacuum takes that. And, we're going to need that for sure. So let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. And I just said lever. Let's grab 2 of them, because we will need 2. Sweet. Let's go ahead and grab a redstone engine and a wooden transport pipe. Then we're going to make everything we need for the auto sifting. So the auto sifting, here's our list. We need our auto sifter, the item vacuum. It even tells you to use the item vacuum. It tells you to make 8 stone axles, but I'm going to go ahead and just make 8 water wheels instead, because it just makes more sense. Because the axles don't actually do anything except for extend, well, the axle, right? So we don't actually need them. Let's go to, I guess, auto and sifter. There we go. We're going to need some of these stone gears. I want the right one, not the one. The other ones take wooden gears, so this is the cheapest recipe. Need 4 for the sifter. I noticed everyone is needed for the axle as well, so we'll make 9. And we'll go ahead. We're going to need some hoppers. Not hoppers, sorry, pistons. There we go. And I guess we're just going to need our axles, but we need stone rods. So let's grab enough for all those recipes. Looks like we actually already pretty much have everything. Is that everything? Oh, I haven't actually made half the stuff. Let's go and finish it off. Don't ask me why I thought I was done. Let's do that. There we go. Then let's go ahead and make the water wheels. I'm such a dirt man. Anyway, it's good when you can laugh at yourself. Anyway, let's do that. And that should give us the quest. Fantastic. And I just want to make sure we have everything here. We're going to need some water. So we'll take some of our newly kind of water tanked water here. We have that. We have this. We have this. Probably some placement blocks. Probably a good thing to have. And I don't think we need this copper. So let's grab that. And let's go set this up. It's only going to take a couple seconds here. Be super quick. Gonna dig a little hole down here. Dig this out. I'll probably have to go one deeper, actually. Let's do that. Let's actually push it back this way. And I'm doing it a specific way. Because when you place this down, the part where the axle goes actually faces you. So I want to put it here. So you can see there, that little cobblestone part is actually where the water wheels are going to attach. So it's going to be kind of like that and that. I'm also going to want to dig out right here and here. Because we're going to have water running alongside of this. So how do I want to do this? I'm going to have a line for the water wheels. Then I'm going to need another line for the water. So we'll just go back here a little bit. Hopefully that's enough there. Kind of just come across. Then we'll just fill it all in with cobble. I figure we might as well keep... Oh, I might as well get out of the dark too. Because apparently a mob can kill you. The grue. If you're in like complete darkness too long. There we go. Let's do that. And I haven't had it happen yet. I don't want it to happen now. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Anyway, let's do that. Then we can do that. Then I guess we're going to have to get the water in here. Did I give myself a way out yet? I did not. I should probably do that. Here we go. Just run the water. Yes, yes. Wonderful sound. There we go. Let's do that. Let's actually get here. You'll notice that it's shaking now because they're actually rotating, which is exactly what we want. And did I break both of these? Is that one actually broken? Nope. And nope. Oh, that's basalt. I thought it was still ash. There we go. Should be fine now once I do this, right? There we go. So all of the water wheels are turning now. That's exactly what we want to see. And that is pretty cool because this thing's already kind of automated semi, right? That's automating the actual sieving. We need to do item collection. We're going to make an item here. Whoops. It's going to be the, what is it called? The primal crates. Because I already made them. I didn't show these. Let's go to crate. Let's check that out real quick. Show you these. These things are pretty cool. You can sneak and right click and pick them up out of the world. Makes them good because you can put them in your inventory. You just have them full of items. They're almost like a backpack, right? You have to make these iron slats that you can either do with nuggets or with iron bars. I use the iron bar method. So let's go ahead. I thought I had some more iron bars. Maybe I'm out, man. Looking like it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab... Oh, I have nuggets in here. We'll just do this one right now. How much do we need? We need 16. Do I have enough? I do. I have enough on me. Let's do it this way just because I don't want to get into iron bars right now. I think the iron bar recipe is actually a little cheaper. So I think you kind of save 1 iron. I think it's what I mathed it out to. Of course, my math is sometimes horrible. So take it with a grain of salt. Let's go in here. Sweet. Let's go ahead. Grab a crate. Go up this way. We're going to put it directly above. I'm using that because if I put a chest there, it's just going to kind of get in the way, right? It won't be able to be opened, so that's a problem. I'm going to just slap the item vacuum on it. You'll notice that it's shaped like a hopper, right? It's pointed up because it's actually going to pull items out of the world because it's fantastic like that. So that is pretty cool. I'm going to throw a lever on it. Now if I turn it on and throw an item, it'll actually just go up there, right? Pretty cool. Let's grab that. Also pulled the ash that was actually underneath this thing, which is pretty neat. Let's actually get that crafted up. We're going to sieve that in a second anyway. Let's do that. Sweet. And that is collection. So collection is already automated. We're going to go to the last part of it now, which is, well, the insertion of items. So we'll get that done. Let's go here. We're going to grab a wooden pipe. Kind of go like that. Should work. Then we're going to grab a chest, which I didn't bring. So we'll go grab a chest here. Grab one of these puppies and see what we can get done. This should be super easy to do. I mean, this whole process has been pretty simple. I mean, we're almost done. It's only been a couple minutes here. Let's grab wooden engine. Sweet. I think that is pipe is actually going the wrong way. So I'm going to have to fix that. Yeah, it is. So this solid side needs to be coming out of the inventory you want to pull the items from. So that is that. That may have gotten my basalt too, didn't it? And I guess the last thing we only need is a lever here. So let's grab you. Let's do that. Let's turn that on. Let's throw in the ash. And you can see it's starting to go. And it's done, man. It's going to start inserting the actual, yeah, right there. Awesome. And yeah, totally finished. I mean, it'd be nice if we had a faster way of inserting the items. But at the same time, that'll handle it. It's going to sieve things down. So they're going to get automatically pulled into this chest here. And that just simply takes care of sieving. So that is actually fantastic. Ash blocks. Let's do you. Sweet. For a second, I thought I was grabbing my ash blocks. I was all confused. There's one more thing I want to get to here. Really quickly, I'm going to grab these dust blocks. I'm going to throw them in here too, because there was a quest associated with this as well. So, yeah, after it gets done the ash, it'll just go through that. And that's pretty awesome. Look at that, man. Just hammering out the quest. It was this one right here. Just needed 64 dust. Crushed quartz and Certus will kind of come out of that item. Pretty cool, man. Which quest do we want to get to now? We might get into this one, the flint stiffened meshes. Meshes. There we go. But I think I'm going to need more flint. Where's my flint, man? Oh, I saw that I had some, I have flaked flint here. We need flint points for this, and I want to do a set. That might be enough. A full set. Let's kind of look at the recipe here for both of them. Kind of show you what we're heading towards. First thing we're going to need are the flint stiffened mesh. They are right here. And they need points. Points are flaked flint. Just kind of beat off a hard surface. Kind of like the same as the flint is to make the flaked, right? But after that, we also need to make the iron stiffened. Take a look at that. You will see you need the iron mesh. To make that, you actually need the clippers. Oh, it was the next step, isn't it? There are these clippers. You cut that down from iron plates. You get these iron strands. And it shows two recipes. If you look at the second one, you're going to be like, I can't do that. I need to go to the nether. But if you look at this one, you can see that you could do it pretty easy. So we're going to go ahead and make the clippers as well, I suppose. We'll just get that kind of taken care of. There we go. It'll be this one here. Fantastic. And what I think I'm going to do right now is break a whole bunch of this flint down to flaked. So that's going to take a couple minutes now. This is probably 3 or 4 minutes of my life. And once it's down to flaked flint, I need to break it down to points. So yeah, I'll be back in a few. And okay, I think we got enough flake points now, so we should be good to go there. So that is pretty cool. We also need a bunch of fiber, don't we? Saplings. They would be right here. Oh, we got a decent amount of fiber. Well, that's hemp, man. Let's actually grab that. We're going to need our work blade here. So let's go ahead. It's right in front of my face. I know it. There it is. Sweet. Grab you and just make some of this jazz. Can't remember. Is this shaped? Yes, it is. There we go. We'll be able to make, how many of these meshes? We're going to need 10. I'm going to make 10 of them. The reason I'm going to make 10 is because I'm only going to make one of the iron ones. So, yeah, definitely what I'm thinking there. These things don't stack, sadly. But we'll kind of get that taken care of there. Sweet. Get rid of you. We'll probably find a temporary home for this until we can work that out. Let's go ahead and make 9 of the flint stiffened. So we'll do that. Kind of get that done. We're only going to be able to do one at a time, sadly, because it's just going to take a while, man. No quick way of doing this. Just that kind of slow, tedious crafting when things won't stack. I have no idea. Why would a mesh, of all things, not stack? Did I not make enough of these? I'm such a dork. Let's go ahead and grab a little more fiber. I don't know how I managed to only make that many. Anyway, let's go grab just 2 more. Do that. Let's pull that all out. Let's just do it this way. Definitely made enough points. So second there, I was a little worried that I didn't math out the points right. Anyway, let's do that. Let's do that. Sweet. And then we have our flint ones. We still need to make the iron one. Like I said, I'm only going to do one at this point because I think it's actually pretty expensive. So we need to take the iron clippers. So let's actually kind of look at the recipe here. Let's go to iron mesh and check this out here. So this thing looked like it was a little expensive. So the iron mesh, you need to take the Gallagher hammer and the iron strands. The iron strands we already worked out that you had to do here. You get 8 per. So yeah, take 6 and you get 16. It doesn't even math out well. Try to work it out here because you need 6 per. You only get 8. Let's just work out the total. Let's go back. So I need, how many of these do I need? I need 8 of them. So 8 times 6, right? These are 48. We need 48 of these strands. To get 48 of these strands, we would need, well, we get 9 per. Is that 6 or 7? I don't know, man. Let's just grab a bunch of plates and kind of get it figured out. I'm going to have to make more in time anyway, but for right now, I'm just going to do maybe 6 or 7. You know, let's just put it here and kind of figure it out. Be that many. That should be enough right there. I think that was 6. Yeah, that was 6. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get that switched over with the hammer. So we should be able to just do that here. For some reason, it won't grab more than one. Oh, because another non-stackable item. Sweet. And then we can finally make our iron mesh. So that'll handle that. And that's going to give us everything for the quest except for this, the tiny pile of lapis dust and the crushed black quartz. Now, the crushed black quartz, I actually looked at the loot tables on these now. If you go to use on flint stiffened, there's one new item. So let's queue right here. The one new item was the tiny piles of lapis. But if you go to the iron one, go to use on that one, the one new item was right here, the crushed black quartz. So yeah, definitely going to be a thing because this is only 5% drop and we only have one of these. So this could actually take a little while to get, but we can get it set up anyway. I actually have a bunch of, I was out doing this stuff, right? Ash blocks, get that done. I get it all queued up, kind of get it all sieved up. Just let it do its thing. It doesn't take too long to get the ash at least. Let's change all the meshes, man. I'm gonna need one more chest here just to store meshes because meshes become messes really easy. Let's go ahead and grab, where is it at here? One of you. Sweet. Inventory is getting so clogged, but it'll be empty in a second, and that's all that matters. You here. So throw those in there just for a second. I'm only going to use 8 of them right now, but I do need to get these off. So those got to come off my inventory bar. Kind of get there. There we go. Sweet. Then we could just get rid of these things. Awesome. Then grab 8 of the flint, 1 of the iron, and just get these on here, man. Look at all this stuff. Got so much stuff going on. Oh, didn't grab the last one. Awesome. So now all we need to do is throw in a whole bunch of ash blocks, and hopefully in time we'll get all the stuff we need, which is pretty cool. Let's get up here. Got some phosphor. I know that phosphor can be turned into lava, so I keep noticing it. You don't get enough of it really though. Something else I noticed with the meshes is that the lower level meshes are a little odd in as much that, not that lower level. As you level up each mesh, the earlier stuff becomes harder to get, and the newer stuff becomes easier to get. I don't understand. Why is it grabbing? How did I get? I'm a little confused where this ash is coming from. Is that falling out of the pipe somehow? Because if so, I'll just use a hopper. It's like, there's an issue with these pipes sometimes when they get kind of backed up. Items fall out of them. But I didn't think it would send anything. No, it looks okay. I have no idea. I might have to watch that. I may switch that to a hopper if that keeps happening. If these items just keep falling in the world. And okay, I watched this thing for a few minutes here. And yeah, it was definitely still dropping the ash in the world. So I went ahead and replaced that with a hopper. Wooden hopper. So we're just going to do it that way. You can also see that I pulled out the other meshes. I'm actually running dust through here now, just through the iron mesh, because there was actually another quest here, because I did quickly grab 2 quests, because we got our tiny piles of lapis dust, we got a crushed black quartz, we also got this one, because we dropped this stuff in here earlier, the crushed quartz and the Certus quartz, so we have all that stuff in here. Didn't get much of that, but we have it nonetheless. And yeah, the last one actually wants us to get tiny piles of diamond dust, so you can see that, and it wants prismarine. But the only way for us to get that is to run that through an iron stiffened. It was the regular dust just from doing the ash there. I didn't actually check this one. I probably should have. Yeah, it is iron stiffened as well. No. What? There must be a different way. There we go. Oh, it wants flint. No, gonna get it in the iron too. So 4% there, 2% there. This is the better option. 10% on that. So we do have a chance to get it. I only put about 60 through. 60 dust through. So we'll kind of see if we actually get it or not. But I'm just gonna let that go. That's gonna be an ongoing thing. And, in time, I'll get more iron meshes. It won't be as big an issue. So I was looking down here. So when I was waiting, I was looking at the entire whole sieve setup there and the issues with it. I was looking at this, auto cobblegen, and kind of these 4 quests out here. This one's fine, it's compact storage, that's just compacting. We'll get to that at some point. These are drawers and Java. We'll get to those at sometimes as well, because, well, storage is storage, right? Especially drawers. But this one is kind of pointing you in the direction of making an auto cobblegen. And to me, that's very problematic. I'm not going to do it the way that he's kind of pushing you to do it, because way too much work. So this is an automatic breaker. Pretty cool. Does break blocks. We'll actually make one, because I do know one use for it right away, actually. And it may be a progression breaker. But we'll try it out. Anyway, I'll let DavQuest decide if this is to be allowed or not, because he may not be aware of this. This thing is pretty cool, like I said. It can break obsidian. So yeah, that may be a problem. I don't know if it's a problem at this point in the pack. He can decide that. But the cobblestone generator, here's my issue. So when this thing, if it was to break cobblestone, we can actually show you right here. Grab a piece of cobble. It's not going to break it into cobblestone. It's going to break it into the rocks. Well, I'm already getting rocks from my sieves. To me, that's a little bit of redundant in the first place. But also this, I have this, so I can just do this way. I can get about 100 cobble a minute. I really don't see the point at that point, but when you really look at the automation, he's pointing in the direction of the crafters. So you have the structure crafter and the auto workbench. The auto workbench is slow as dirt. I've used it before. It is very slow. It also works like a forestry machine, so it has the inventory below it, so you have to fill it with the items. You know, it has a limited space. I think it's about 9 spaces. And then it kind of goes through a cycle. It doesn't take power or anything, which is nice for slower automated things. But if I automate this, this stone is going to come through very quickly. You saw how quickly it broke that block. And every time I place a block, it's just going to keep going and going and going. Even if I do it, you know, with a regular lava generator. The other part of that is, 4 of those rocks doesn't make a cobble. It makes a gravel. So you have the whole problem of working with clay. So I automated clay already. So if I want to do this, I'm going to have to take these, run that through another breaker, then pipe all those items into an inventory into an auto crafter. Too much work for cobble. Literally, I can automate this with a heavy weight on my mouse button. You know what I mean? In 30 minutes, I could end up with, you know, 2,000 to 3,000. I'm going to be doing my cobblestone that way. I'm going to ignore the actual cobblestone generator kind of push there and move to something else. So that's definitely the thing. So yeah, I'll end up doing that one. We can actually do those real quick. Let's go to barrel. Kind of get these ones out of the way. The barrels are pretty decent. I'm going to have to... I haven't really used them in depth. There is one upgrade which may be useful. I may try it out. It's called... I'm trying to think what it... I think it's like the item collector one. I think you can put an upgrade in it where you can pick up... Let's look at it. Let's go to Java. Because this one could be very useful, especially for, say, Ash. Let's go to Java. Is it a Java? What's this one called? Oh, Java. Java was 1.7, wasn't it? There we go. I wish it was Java. So, where is it at? Item collector. Cool little upgrade. I don't know if he has it locked down or not. Void items. Collect items. This upgrade here. You put it on the barrel, then you break the barrel. Oh, sorry. You put it on the barrel, then you put an item in the barrel, break the barrel, put it in your inventory. It'll pick up all those items that break and kind of go into the world. I don't know if it's going to work with entities, but it does work with blocks. But I could definitely try it. I'll try it at some point. I'll do that on my own time. Anyway, I'm just kind of babbling here. Let's go to drawer. Get that one out of the way. Because like I said, that's going to be one I definitely use. Me and my drawers, man. I always use those. Sweet. And I'm just going to throw them in there right now. This one. What is the compacting door? I don't really see an issue. A real need for the compacting door yet. Seems a little early to me. Yeah, I'm going to wait on that one because I don't want to waste all my tin gears. Okay, so what I think we're going to get to, we're actually swing over to Magical Life and probably get to one of these. I think I'm going to get into this one. I know a lot of people are going to go, oh, he's going to do bees. There's a reason for that. Because if I set up the bees now, and start the breeding of the bees now, then each episode I only need to do, 2 minutes of bees as opposed to, 2 episodes in a row of bees. You know what I mean? Something like that, right? Just to kind of save us the kind of grind. I can spread it out while we work on other things. I think that's probably a pretty good idea. So let's go ahead. Let's go here. Throw that in there. Turn that on. I know I need a little more iron, so I'm going to get that going. I think that was the right amount. We'll kind of see here in a second. Grab this, because we are going to get into modular machines. I saw that we needed 4 casings, and I needed just 2 apparently, but we have 3. That's fine. Kind of take a look at what we're getting to here and read it. So we're getting into the bee house. In one of those books, I read of a smaller fairy subspecies looking similar to bees. They're very shy and need to be lured. Apparently, they like seed oil, so we're going to have to make seed oil, fairy dust, and flowers. So not a big deal there. Pretty basic for bees, except for the fairy dust. That's new, of course. The book said that those bees are able to gather resources, so this seems to be very useful for the future. Yeah, the bees, I mean, he's calling them fairies. I think he's actually made custom bees in the pack, so kind of go over it and kind of see how it works here. Let's go to modular. We're going to have to make the controller. Do that one real quick. Then kind of figure out the rest here. Let's actually do the bee houses. Get them done. Probably going to need the saw. I do not have enough oak slabs, do I? Let's do that. Need 23. So that's like 69 slabs or something like that. Grab quite a bit more because I'm always using slabs anyway. That should be enough to get us started. Drop that stuff off. Kind of see where we're at. Might not have enough wood actually. All the problems, man. Let's go to bee house. See what we need here. Just that. Stage B knowledge. And I said 23. Well, it said 23. We both said 23. There you go. Here's our 23. I'm going to go grab our copper here. Get that done. Make sure I didn't mess anything up. Get them. Awesome. Get this going, man. Modular machines is a cool little mod, but the blueprints are still a little buggy. So I'm going to try to avoid the blueprints because I've never tried to build one without it. So we're going to kind of see how that works there. See here, tiny item input. It's easy to get confused with these things too. So yeah, I would definitely make sure you're getting the right one. Tiny item input, right? Yeah. Hopefully that was the right one. Tiny item input. You can update? Great. Small item output. Okay. Small item output. Sweet. Grab one of those. And what is the last one? Tiny fluid input. Oh, tell me I got the right one. Small item output. There we go. Tiny fluid input. Tiny fluid input. Ooh, we need a seared tank, man. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, let's grab a little bit of this. We need some bricks here, so might as well get those done as well. Do I have a shovel? Of course I don't. Let's just punch them. There we go. I never mentioned that either. I actually threw wattle and daub up here just so I could have furnaces up here, just for quality of life. Anyway, do that. Also, I had some of that in there. Actually, want to turn that over to pipe sealant. Throw that in there. Because I don't think we're gonna need to automate this at this point. Actually, we do not have enough resources. Actually, we'll do the liquids just because that'll be easy. Do that. Items, like, there's no way I have enough fairies to kind of automate that at all whatsoever. It's going to be actually a pain until we get some kind of projectile weapon to actually do the fairies at all. So what was I working on? I totally got lost there. Oh yeah, the seared tanks. Grab one of you. We'll need one piece of glass, right? Do that. Let's grab you. Sweet. And that should be done, actually. So let's go over here. And sweet. Okay, so that should handle that. And it was an input, right? Tiny fluid input. Awesome. That should be the quest. Awesome. Okay. So that's going there. We should have this going there. I just need one more. We're going to need a crucible, right? And we're going to automate the fluid. So I just figured we might as well get that done. To make the seed oil, I haven't showed that yet. Seed oil is going to be pretty much any seed done in a crucible. So that's what I'm thinking there. Let's go ahead and grab some of them. Sweet. Get that, turn to that. We'll need some kind of liquid. I can grab lava from outside somewhere. Let's go set up the actual machine here. Need the blueprint though. So let's grab, where is it? Bee Attractor. That looks cool. Head out this way. Probably just do it out here somewhere. I'm guessing it's going to have to see outside just because they're bees. And we have a bunch of flowers that I got from the roots kind of set up there. I just want to see this thing. I do not. You can shift click it and kind of show it in the world. But it's very buggy and you can't rotate it. So I'm just going to kind of do it this way. So what it looks like to me, it wants the 23 bee houses. Then the inputs, the outputs, and all that jazz looks like it can go anywhere on the middle. And the ones that aren't going to be there are going to be extra bee houses. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm kind of guessing here. But if I had to kind of just look at what it's doing and assume things, we need 9 of those. So let's grab that. We should have everything. And let's get this going. So we need a layer of bee houses on the bottom with the controller in the center front, I believe. That's what it was. Something like that. Later on in the pack, too, there is dentistry. You just have to get to that point, from my understanding. Anyway, let's go fluid input. I guess we'll throw that on this side. Let's take the item input. I guess we'll throw that. You know what? Let's keep. I wonder if that can go on the front there. And the output we could put like right there. Then I could just automate the liquids on that side, right? That's what I'm thinking. Go ahead. Kind of go up here. Sweet. And then one more full layer of bee houses. Amazing. And these slabs. And hopefully it doesn't yell at me and mess everything up. No, they all changed color. You see they changed color there. That actually means it works. So we're going to throw the blueprint in here. And it says no matching recipe. But it's already told us. We need seed oil, flowers. So I'm guessing flowers are just going to be around it like a regular one. I doubt it's going to go in the inventory. Grab some dirt. There we go. And any kind of flowers here. We'll just mix it up. I'm hoping it doesn't like need the flowers like in the recipe, because that would be really odd. I would think that they'd go like this, right? Okay, so that should handle that part of it. Next part was fairy dust, which I don't have much actually. I really killed like 2 fairies. Kinda see here. Yeah, I have like 2 fairy dust, so we'd only be able to do 2 recipes. Oh, apparently it wanted that. So the item input would be here. Okay, didn't take it though. And it would, that would be the output. We just need to do the seed oil, so kind of see if we can get this figured out. I wouldn't need the dirt there, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and bring this and that. And maybe find us a bucket of lava. I've been getting rid of the lava in the area, which is a problem. It would be a bucket of lava down here. Let's do that. I'm going to throw some ash there just so it matches. There we go. Awesome. And any kind of seeds. I haven't been doing almost any farming, to be honest. But we'll try it out here. Are these ones compatible? Definitely is. Sweet. Okay, so let's grab wooden fluid pipe. Go here. That is going the wrong way, so let's actually make it go the correct way. And maybe give it a redstone engine. And I didn't bring a lever. So let's go grab a lever. And if this works, I mean, if I've done everything right, this thing should be working. So hopefully it does. I am hopeful. This could be an episode where I hit a giant derp, though, for sure. Because I have not tested any of this. I've never even seen a modular machine before that doesn't take power. So this whole concept to me is just new. This is, I guess, the kind of covered it all there. Bam. I need some more seeds. The pipe kind of decision is a little problematic. Now that I look at it, I may have to pull that out another way. I mean, for right now, it doesn't matter that much, I suppose. But definitely not the way I should be doing it. Let's go ahead. Do that. How much did it get in there? 70 millibuckets. How much do we need per operation? It probably should say on the actual blueprint, right? If we go here, go to use. It only wants 100 millibuckets, so we actually have enough there to at least get 1 recipe. Just so I could try this thing out. I will have to pull from the side of this crucible instead, though. That is definitely something I'll have to fix. Gonna do that. Let's see here. So we have fairy. Okay, processing. It's doing it. I think it's actually getting it done. And if it works, the bees will come out this side. Let's see here. Processing done. No matching. Oh, okay. We got a hot queen and a wet queen. There we go. So yeah, you can see here, we're getting some odd bees, which is really weird. We can get a copper one. Do any of these mix with a hot? Hot and wet make a rock. With the rock, we could make... I'm just curious what that one drops. Rocks. Just what we need. I just had a long talk about rocks, and this wants us to make more. So I'm not really sure where we're headed with bees. I just know we need to kind of get into it. It wants us to make the apiary, the portable analyzer, and get some honey drops. And I would have to... Where am I getting a honey drop? Wait. Well, I guess we can make the apiary, then breed some bees, then get a honey drop, right? Is that the way that's going to work? Because I don't know how else. The order just seems odd to me. Honey drop? I don't want colored ones. Honey drop. Yeah. Definitely going to be from running it through a centrifuge. Oh, we can break them down to the crushing table. That's actually really cool. Huh. The things you learn, man. That's actually pretty neat. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of fix this here just so it's not quite so derpy. Let's kind of do that. Let's grab our wooden fluid pipes. Let's actually, we'll have to move the crucible too, won't we? Yeah. Guess it doesn't really matter that much. Kind of do that. Let's grab you. Should have some dirt on us. Fantastic. Just go like that. Grab. Let's put the crucible down first. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? It's like this. Oh, bane of the cobble. More like bane of my existence. There we go. Guess we'll do that. Let's grab our bucket of lava. Throw that right there. Give ourselves some of that. If we could just pipe out the side, right? That'd actually make much more sense. Oh, I need some, don't I need a cobblestone pipe? Can't put two wooden ones. Didn't even think of that. Let's go ahead. I guess we could use an insertion pipe. I think those ones are actually quicker fluid movers anyway. So let's do it that way. Make a fluid insertion. Sweet. Do it that way. Probably work way better. And less derpy, man. That. Sweet. And I guess we just need to, well, one, get the seeds in here. So we should be able to do that pretty easy now. But we're going to have to break this. There we go. It's going to have to go on the wooden. So we'll just move it down one. Guess we'll throw a lever here anywhere. Doesn't even matter where. Did I lose my lever? If I was a lever, where would I be? Right here in the ground, hiding behind a flower. Do that. It's going to start moving liquids. And that'll work way better. Way better than what we're doing. And that should be pretty awesome. That should actually do another recipe there. Once it gets enough liquid here. 140. Has that. It has everything. What's it actually waiting for? Oh. It moved everything. No matching recipe found. What do you mean? It has a fairy dust, right? It has... Oh, maybe it doesn't have room. Curious now. Okay, so you need to be able to... You need to pull the bees out for it to actually work correctly. That is really strange, actually. There we go. And it should be pulling out of the right side. Got two here. Two there. No matching recipe? Did it take the dust? I guess, yeah, this thing isn't 100% either. That is true. I forgot about that. You don't always get bees. Sometimes you just don't see bees, man. So, yeah, we lost bees. And we'll get bees sometimes. You won't get bees every time. I think sometimes you'll even get like 3 bees. So, yeah, definitely a thing. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool and pretty awesome. But I think I'm going to end this one here, actually. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. Just keep it classy. That's all I ask. I also have a Patreon, so if you want to check that out, maybe take a look, maybe think about supporting me moving forward, making videos, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But I am going to end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.